Hi everyone, my name is Kartik and my channel is about mental models. We've started 2025 with a lovely positive, which is that this channel has now got its 100th subscriber. So please continue to like and share this channel with friends and family. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. In this video, I'm going to be talking about alloying. When a metallurgist alloys metals, they create something with bespoke properties, the lightness of one metal together with the strength of another and the corrosion resistance of a third. And similar to the other scientific-based mental models like leverage and thermodynamics, alloying isn't only a scientific concept, it is also a mental model. It can be, alloying that is, it can be an expression for the strength of diversity and collaboration in various walks of life. Let's take the following scenario. You are a manager and you have been tasked with putting together a back office team of 4 individuals in a wholesale bank. And let's say the team that you are managing is in financial regulation. So you've been tasked with putting together this team. Now, when hiring for a team, there are various constraints such as budget, minimum education and experience requirements, as well as any other expectations from senior management. But let's say within these constraints, you hire the following 4 types of people. Someone who is an audit specialist, or someone with an audit background. Someone who's a data specialist. Someone with a legal background, and someone with sort of monitoring and surveillance experience. So this is a financial regulation team. So let's say you've hired those 4 types of people. Now, if you had hired 4 people who had simply monitoring and surveillance experience, then of course it may be a very capable team. But if you have this team, then the diversity of skills, perspectives and personalities you have got together there, you have something akin to a luxury product. One may even call it a Rolls-Royce team. So, and the reason for that is you have a team that will be more creative, more adaptable to business requirements, and more resilient to any sudden negative or surprising events. There will be a good blend of concepts and ideas within the team, better innovation and greater insight into whatever it is that is being discussed. This is an example scenario of a team, but we can use alloying to go into slightly more depth and look at an individual team member. So let's look at this level as another example. So that's a financial regulation team, and this is sort of at the individual level. So you've got a person there. So let's take this as another example. Let's say that this person is an accounting professional. And let's say as an accounting professional they have excellent technical accounting skills. Well, then that's excellent. But let's say if this person can explain ideas and concepts clearly, well, that's even better. Let's say if this person then has empathy and humility, well, then that's another notch. And if they possess resilience and drive, then this person becomes incredibly valuable and an asset to any team, that they will join. And the simple reason for this is because they are an alloy of the skills that make them unstoppable and rare. So what is the key to alloying? So I've given you a couple of examples. What is the key to alloying? Is it just about bringing as much as humanly possible together and reaping the benefits? Well, yes and no, not quite is the real answer. Similar to when you are cooking, you don't add every single herb and every single spice into a dish, or you will have a confusion of flavours. Alloying is a little bit like this, and therefore the key to alloying is knowing, so I'll just put the key to alloying is knowing which elements to combine and in what proportions. Too little of one thing and you won't get the desired effect, and too much and it will become volatile and unstable. So the key to alloying is knowing what you need and how much of it. It's about finding the sweet spot. That's what it's all about. Finding the sweet spot and finding the point at which the whole becomes more than the sum of parts. So the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. Now, where have you heard me say this before? Well, I've said it a few times, but the most recent time I've mentioned it is in the ecosystems video, and ecosystems is connected to this mental model. So when you're building a team, you're building a small ecosystem, and when you're developing yourself, you're also developing an ecosystem because you are the ecosystem. And by being a more rounded individual than being a one-trick pony is much better. Being a rounded individual is much better, is what I'm trying to say. And so understanding this and considering what you want to achieve, understanding this mental model and understanding the what and the how much and getting to the sweet spot, understanding this will stand you in good stead to get the positive outcomes that you desire. Whether it be a complex ecosystem, a simpler one like a team, could be complex in itself, or yourself. And that is all for this alloying mental model video. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please check out my earlier videos flashing on screen now. I'm sure you will like them too. And I will see you in the next video with another mental model. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.